Welcome to episode 2 of Kenpo Circle. In this episode, I decided to talk about power patterns and the 3 main power patterns that we use in the Kenpo system. And all Kenpo systems use this, and pretty much all martial arts use it, whether they call it by these names or not. You have a soft bow, also have a hard bow, and you have a drop of body weight. Now, a soft bow is used for circular strikes, such as elbows. So when you're throwing an elbow strike or a downward strike, you're going to use a soft bow. You also use a soft bow with the drop of body weight. Okay, so you have circular, you have linear, and you have drop of body weight. Those are the 3 ways you're going to develop power. An example of this would be delayed sword. It's in American Kenpo, Tracy's Kenpo, and White Tiger Kenpo. By stepping back and throwing the kick and rechambering that kick and stepping down or dropping down, we're using our drop of body weight to get power from that strike. And then we also use a little bit of torque, because as we come down, we're not only going to drop our body weight, we're going to torque it. So you usually have 1 or 2 combinations of a power pattern. Now, like I said, soft bow is your circular power patterns mainly. So you have your elbow strikes to the rib cages, your upward elbow strikes. Striking upwards is going to give you a soft bow. Striking downwards, such as in a hammer fist, you're going to drop to a soft bow. Any kind of a circular or torque with the hips, you're going to use a soft bow. Then you also have a hard bow or a linear power pattern. Now, a hard bow or linear is whenever you strike straight. In other words, there's no circle nor torque. So a reverse punch. That's a very traditional hard bow stance. Okay? That is your hard bow. Linear is your power pattern. So every time you do a self-defense technique, look at it. Find out what are your power patterns. Where are the circles? Where are the linear motions? Where's the drop of body weight? And then make sure you have the correlating stance that goes with it. So if you have a linear strike, you don't want to be in a soft bow. Okay, so if you're throwing a front punch, you don't want to be in a soft bow. And the reason for this is if you hit something hard, you want that stability behind you. You don't want to be pushed back. So you want to make sure you've got a good, strong, stable base when you hit them, so you throw all that body weight forward and into that punch. And if you're in a soft bow, you won't get that type of a strike. But if you throw like a hook punch, you're going to use a soft bow. Why? Because we got our torque. We got our hips. Okay? So when you circle, you're going to use a soft bow. Crashing elbows in Tracy's Kenpo and White Tiger. You throw a parry, soft bow. Elbow, back to soft bow. Hammer fist, back to soft bow. Each one of those is a torque or a circular pattern, so we always want to make sure we have that. The third and final power pattern is a drop of body weight. You don't see this one as much as you do the first 2. You see a lot of soft bows, then you see linear strikes, then you see drop of body weight. It's probably the third one that you would use on a list of them. The drop of body weight is just what it says. You're doing an elbow strike downwards. Okay, you're striking something down. So there again, you're going to drop into a soft bow stance, but you're dropping in a body weight. American Kenpo calls it a marriage of gravity, because you're dropping that body weight. You're dropping everything down. You're getting up high and then just dropping that elbow right onto their back. Okay, or dropping that knee onto them. In other words, you're going to use all your body weight and drop it on to your opponent through a strike of some kind, whether it's a knee or an elbow. Most of the time it's an elbow. Usually drop of body weight is almost used with an elbow, but it could be used in any number of things. So your 3 main power patterns are, you got linear, which is straight, circular, which is your torque of your hips, and then you have drop of body weight. Okay, so remember, with the circular power patterns, you're going to be in soft bows, just like you are with the drop of body weight. You want to be up on the ball of your foot and have those hips torquing. Then linear, there again, straight. Throw all that body weight into that forward momentum. And then you have the drop of body weight. Okay, and there again, Every time you learn a new technique, doesn't matter what style of Kenpo you're in, look at it. Look where those power patterns are. Look where they should be. Okay? Not all instructors teach power patterns. They teach you the motion, but they don't necessarily emphasize the power patterns or explain why the torque is there. So make sure when you're looking at a technique, see if there's any torquing motion. If there is, are you in a soft bow? Because you should be. Are there any linear strikes? Are they having you go to a hard bow? Because you should be in a hard bow for linear strikes. If you're dropping your body weight, you should be dropping down into a soft bow so that your body weight is dropping down. Okay, and those are your three main power patterns. Every technique has one or a combination thereof. So, part of your homework is this week, go through your techniques if you don't already have it done, and write down all the power patterns in each technique. Make a note of where each one is. Make a note if there should be one there, and then ask your instructor about it. Maybe you've missed something. Okay? Those are your three power patterns: soft bow, hard bow, and drop of body weight. I hope to see you in our next episode of the Kenpo Circle. Until then, all the best of luck on your endeavors.